Don't buy anything in the Elyson subdivision, which is one of Katy, Texas's most popular master plan communities, until you see the full layout right here on Google Maps. From school zones to builder sections, parks to traffic flow, and even how far you'll be from Houston's major airports. Today, I'm breaking it all down so that you know exactly what you're getting before you make a move. And be sure to stick around until the end of the video, as I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new fitness facility that just opened up in the community that everyone is raving about. By the way, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything that there is to know about living here in Houston, Texas, then be sure to subscribe below. Tap the bell for notifications so that you will be the first one to learn about the current market here in Houston. My name is Travis, and my team and I get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you who are looking to make their move to Houston, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help you make that smooth move to Houston. So like I said previously, today we're going to be talking about the Elyson subdivision, and we're going to be looking right here on Google Maps and seeing what this community has to offer. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into Google Maps right now. Okay, we are in Google Maps, and I'm going to highlight our featured community for today, which is the Elyson subdivision located in the west side of Houston, which is in Katy, Texas. Elyson is conveniently located off of the Grand Parkway or Highway 99 right here, as you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight that for us. And you'll take 99 here, which runs north and south, as you can see. And it also intersects Highway 10. So if you are looking to move into this community, these are going to be the two major freeways that you are very conveniently located next to. I-10 will take you right on in here to downtown, as we'll kind of look at in that area a little bit later. So again, you're literally, you can get to your home. I guess here's an aspect of when you're starting searching for communities, how long does it take me to get from my house to the freeway, right? So you should be able to get to your house to Interstate 99 or the Grand Parkway anywhere from about 5 to 12 minutes. So depending on traffic and, you know, what time of day that you leave. So kind of keep that in mind. I think that's very convenient compared to some other communities around the town. I'm gonna kind of zoom into the area a little bit, erase that out, and get us back over here to our area of Elyson. I'm going to kind of highlight it here. So again, here is Elyson, and you're going to take, again, Highway 99 and the major crossway when you're on 99 and you need to exit 529, which runs here. 529 is the major fairway that's going to run you into the community. So you'll definitely want to get to know this area, because this is the main road that runs you right into the community. Now, Elyson opened up in October of 2016, and it has just been growing strong ever since that it's opened up. For the longest time, the only thing that they really had was a little gas station, a Shell gas station right here off of Peak Road, have its convenience store, but really there was no retail, there was no shopping or anything like that. So many of the residents had to do a little bit of traveling. But here's the good news. Just recently, over the last year, brand new facilities or retail have been coming to the community. And one of the things that you're gonna notice about Highway 99 or 529 is that it's divided. I guess you can call this the north side of 529 and you can call this the south side. And on the north side, you'll have some different restaurants that you can eat at. I think there's a Wingstop on this side in this shopping strip center over here. There's also a Mountain Mike's Pizza. There's a Cold Stone ice cream. There's even a McDonald's that literally just opened up. And on the south side, I mean, you can clearly see it from the interstate, is that you'll see a big Target. So Target, you can, if you get a few groceries out of Target, you can do some shopping obviously there as well. You'll also have a Chick-fil-A where you can eat at. There's a Whataburger. There's Taco Cabana. There's different places where you can get your nails done. So it's a big retail strip center, big Burlington coat factory. You've got Mike's, Jersey Mike's over there, and they've got a nice little coffee bar shop over there. And there's also Crest Pizza, along with a few other places. And like I said, there is a gas station, so that you'll definitely want to be in a community that gives you access to gas. And they just recently built a new gas station right here on the north side of 529 as well. So you'll have two gas stations, of Shell gas stations, which I think all of this retail in this area makes it very convenient for whoever lives in this community. So you don't have to go very far to go shopping. Now, HEB, which is a supermarket chain here in Texas, if you're not familiar with them, is a great place to go shopping for your groceries. And they just recently purchased some land close to this Target area on the south side of 529, but they have yet to start developing that land. So if there is a disadvantage of living in Elyson, is that right now it's going to take you about 10 to 20 minutes to get to your closest supermarket for shopping. I mean, I'm not sure where you would shop at, but nearby, I guess your closest ones, you'd have a Kroger's, there's another HEB, but it's further out. You've got Walmart you could get to off of Clay Road, and there's Kroger's, Albertsons, HEB, those and Walmart, they're kind of like the major fairways to get to. And until HEB develops that land, you're gonna have to drive. So I know that the residents will be very excited once that opens up. That way you don't have to go too far to get your groceries. So that kind of gives you an idea compared to, as you were looking around at different communities or where you want to live at. I know a lot of people like the convenience of not having to be able to drive very far to get to things, and the accessibility to get to a freeway makes Elyson a really good choice for a community to live in. So now we're going to kind of shift gears from that to getting into the actual builders who actually build in this community. Okay, we are going to talk about the builders who build in Elyson, and they have some of the most premier builders. Again, everything kind of runs off of 529 as you're coming into the community, all the way up just past Katy TX cutoff road, which is right here. Now, remember what I told you, that Elyson got started back in 2016, back in October. So your first section basically is going to run, this is Peak Road here. It's going to run you, let's say all this section here, really all the way up, kind of like up here near Porter Road. All of this was the original section. Started here first, and they built over here, and now they're all built out on this bottom section. So that now they started doing all their building here on the north side. So if you were looking at Elyson, you can kind of look at it in two parts. And the first part, again, being homes built anywhere from 2016 all the way to up to about 2022, 2021, in that area, 2022. And if you're going to be in this section, these are going to be homes that are already built. They're going to be resale. So you'll be dealing with a seller, and you'll definitely want a realtor to be able to represent you on that side of the community. Now, if you want brand new home construction, everything is over here in our new section, or section 2, I should say. And the way I think it would be very helpful if you kind of understand the way that a lot of these master plan communities are built out. So the way to build them is they start with what we call lot sizes. So in Elyson, you're going to have lots that range anywhere from 40-foot lots all the way up to 80-foot lots. If you're wanting something with acreage, half acres, this is not the community for you. So this is going to be more of your, again, lots starting between the 40-foot lots all the way up to 80. And the smaller the lot, usually the smaller the home, the lower the price. And as you go up in lot sizes all the way up to the 80s, your homes are going to start beginning to get larger, and so will the prices. So a good thing to know about the Elyson subdivision is that the pricing for this particular community for new home construction starts at about the low 320s, mid 350s in that price point. and they will go all the way up to the $1 million price point. So I wanted to kind of share with you a little bit about the actual homes in the area. In the 40-foot sections, you're going to be having some 2-story homes that are beautiful, that are built by Weston Homes in Brookfield. And these are going to be homes priced between the 370s and the 480s, ranging anywhere from about 2,000 to 2,600 square feet. Okay. As you go up to the next level of lot size to the 45-foot section, you're going to be building with either Perry or Newmark homes, 1 or 2-story homes. You're going to be anywhere from about 1,900 to 2,800 square foot. And you're going to be between the 460s and the 580s. If you go up another level to what we call our 50-foot section, you're going to be building with builders like Chesmar and Brookfield. I've got some buyers who have Chesmar homes, and they love them. And in the 50-foot section, you're going to have 1 to 2-story homes, anywhere from about 2,000 to 3,000 square foot, and you're going to be between the 430s and 550s. So ironically, a little bit less priced. So that may be a good value play where you want to look at. So if you can also jump, I'm sorry, let me jump back. Your 45 foots going to be Perry and Newmark homes. You're going to be between the 560s and the 580s. I think I said that, but I just want to make sure I'm clear. All right. So in the 55-foot section, you're going to be building with Highland Homes and Perry Homes. I've got clients who build with both of these builders. They've both been building in the area for a long time, or from the city, I should say, in the city of Houston for quite a long time. And again, 1 and 2-story homes, anything from about 2,200 square foot to 3,300 square foot. And you're going to be in the low 500s all the way to the 690s. So as you can see, the prices are starting to go up. Now in our 60-foot section, which we just had some clients move into that particular section, you're going to be building with Weston Homes and Chesmar Homes, 1 and 2-story homes, gorgeous homes. You're going to have anywhere from 2,700 square foot to 3,800 square feet, and you're going to be between the 550s and the 690s. All right. So as we go up a level, we can go to the 65-foot section, Highland and Perry Homes. Now your homes are getting a lot more larger. You're looking at about 3,000 to 4,100 square feet, and you're going to be anywhere from about $699 to $800,000. Okay. And now if in the 70-foot section, recently, a couple months ago, we just had a client move into a Newmark home. You're going to be building with Newmark and Perry Homes. Both great, fantastic builders, got some pretty cool designs. You're going to be looking between 3,100 to 4,300 square feet, and the prices are going to start jumping between $745, $750 to the low 900s. All right, now the last available sites now going to be the 80-foot section, and that's going to be Highland Homes. So you're going to be between, and these are going to be much, much, much larger homes, anywhere from about 3,800 to 3,900 square feet, all the way up to about 4,600, 4,700 square feet, maybe a little bit larger if you customize the plans. And you're going to be between the 980s and about 1.2, $1.3 million. All right. And again, all of the homes are going to be kind of above it's going to be in this new section of above 529, and big home sites. As you can as we drive through the community, you can kind of see the homes are very beautiful. Lawns are well manicured, and just a beautiful community of different homes surrounded by different trees. And there's also some lakes kind of scattered around and different amenities that we're going to get into in just a little bit. All right. And so one of the things that Elyson has done is they've incorporated what we call a duet, or kind of like a duplex type style home. Beezer Homes builds this particular product, and what makes it unique is that the HOA will cover all of your maintenance, all of your landscaping, all of your fertilization, and of course you're going to pay a little bit more on a HOA basis that we'll cover a little bit later. But hey, if for low maintenance you don't have to do anything on the outside, that's something that you definitely might want to consider. I think the pricing for these particular homes are going to be between the 320s to the 390s. And one additional product that Elyson carries is going to be like a townhouse community, but without a shared wall. These going to be 1 and 2 story homes, anywhere from about 1,400 to 2,000 square feet. And again, you're going to be between the 390s, 320s, and 390s. Let me back up on the duets. The duets are going to range in, they're going to have square footages between 1,600 and 2,200 square feet. So kind of keep that in mind. But the pricing is between the 370s and the 430s. All right. So like I said earlier, being in a master plan community like Elyson, you're going to be part of a homeowners association. The homeowners association are going to cover things like your common landscaping for the community. They're going to be the ones putting in all the pretty flowers that you'll see scattered throughout. They're going to be the ones maintaining the lakes, and it also gets you access to all of the amenities and that the community offers, which we're going to go over here in just a minute. And the HOA fee at the time of this video is going to be $13.84, which is paid annually. If you're not familiar with an HOA, you'll at the end of the year, somewhere around November, they'll send you a bill, and it's going to be due January 1st, considered late January 31st. So you do not pay that with your mortgage. You'll just make a one-time payment to the association, and you make that payment separately. Now, if you're in that Beezer product, those duet homes, your HOA is going to be roughly $25.84 for the year. Again, the people in that particular product or section of the neighborhood, they're going to cut your grass, they're going to fertilize it for you, front and back. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to happen or have done for you. So again, if you're a person who's downsizing, or you're maybe an older person, you don't want to get out in the yard, or single, or you travel a lot, you don't want to do any yard maintenance, this would be a perfect product for you. Again, you will just kind of have to see the product for yourself to kind of see if that's something that works for you. Now we're going to shift gears from our builders and get into the amenities. All right, getting into our amenities of the community. Man, Elyson has some beautiful, beautiful amenities that I think if you go around and you're comparing one master plan community to another, I mean, they definitely hold their own. Like I said, here in the new section of the community of Elyson, they've got what we call Lakeside Landing. It's going to be like two buildings, but basically it's going to have a swim complex with like a resort style beach entry pool and a lap pool. And it's open year round. So not only will you have a pool in the new section over here, but you also have a pool over here in the original section that first opened up. So there are 2 pools that you can access. You also have what we call, in this same location, the Elyson House. The Elyson House is going to be where your fitness center is located. You'll also have a game room or an event center where you can socialize. Maybe you want to hang out with some friends or things of that nature. And you also have a big pavilion over here as well. I've got clients, not only clients, but family who are also clients who live here in Elyson. They actually purchased a home here in the older or the original section of Elyson. But like I said, even if you live in the first section, you can use any of the facilities here in Elyson. But over here, there's also a big pavilion that you'll see. My little nephew had his 3rd birthday party, and we were able to get under the pavilion. It's a big ceiling fan. You can grill your food, you can eat. It was a good time for the kids and hang out. And even though we're having 90 to 110 degree weather, it stays pretty cool under the pavilion, keeps you shaded from the sun. The kids have a wonderful time. And there's also like a little greenery where the kids can run around, or there are different community events that they'll be holding out here as well. So also scattered throughout is called the Elyson Commons, which is right here. And in the Commons, there's a place for like concerts and community events and get-togethers. You also have like your soccer field, a basketball court, and there's some, they got like a little pooch playground. Yes, pooch playground. If you're a person with pets and dogs, well, this is a place for them to kind of stretch their legs out and get out and walk and run and have a good time for the dogs that you may have. So that's really cool. You also have the Elyson courts over here as well. The Elyson courts are going to have two different courts. You're going to have tennis courts. You're going to have pickleball. There's different playgrounds as well. You've got you got tennis courts on both sides, okay? The north side of 529 and on the south side of 529. And then you also have different parks and trails located throughout the community. And one of the big parks that they just opened up is called Kaleidoscope Park. It's real colorful. It got slides and swings, lots of play area if you want to stretch out. If you want to have a picnic, you can kind of sit out on the lawn. So, I mean, it's a really good park. And Elyson has about 6 different parks scattered throughout the community. And their claim to fame is that everyone is real close to a park, no matter where you live at in the community. So, check it out, drive around, look and see which one works for you, if that's something that interests you. And I know that you're going to love it. Okay, let's jump into our schools. If you have children who attend a school, this will definitely benefit you, because you'll want to be able to do your research and find out if this community serves or has the kind of ratings that you want to be looking for in a particular school. So let's jump right into our elementary school. And everybody that is north of 529, that is headed this way, north of 529, Elyson just opened up a brand new school that's, let me back up. 90% of the kids who attend, who live in the neighborhood of Elyson will attend Katy ISD. There's about 10% of so of kids who will be zoned to Cypress ISD. And I'm going to kind of break the boundaries down. Keep in mind that boundaries do change from time to time or year to year. So you'll have to stay abreast of that as we kind of move forward into the future. But for now, let's deal with the elementary schools. And if you're north of 529 and you have kids between kindergarten and 5th grade, they will attend a brand new school called Bootney Elementary, which will be located right here. It's a brand new school. This will be the first year that it's opened up between 2025 through 26. So if you have a kid, or you guys, as time goes along, and we would love to know how the new school is performing, or what your thoughts about the school. So teachers and environment, and let us know in the comments section. If you live south of 529, you will attend, and west of Peak Road, you will attend the McElwain Elementary. So I'll kind of scoop this up a little bit, and you'll be able to kind of see it here as we kind of expand in. Here is McElwain here. It's been around for a little while, and everybody that is east of Peak Road will attend. This is all Cypress ISD. Anybody that is east of Peak Road will be in the Cypress ISD. So for Cypress elementary schools, you're going to have Walker Elementary. For the middle school, for Cy-Fair, it's going to be Rowe Middle School that you will attend. And the high school is going to be zoned to Cypress Park High School. So again, this section is just now opening up, and they will be a couple of builders starting out over there in the 45 foot product. They have not opened their models yet, but you're going to have David Weekley and Brookfield. Pricing has yet to be determined. I They have not started their models yet, but they will be starting pretty soon. I'm pretty sure. At the last meeting for the HOA, they indicated that construction will probably start somewhere between September or October of 2025. So look out for that as well. So now let's kind of go back, kind of scroll down. Let's get to our middle school kiddos. And everybody goes to the new school called Nelson Junior High School, which is going to be located on the west side of Katy Hockley here. This is Katy Hockley Cutoff Road, and here's Katy Hockley. So you're literally right here, and then for high school, everybody grades, or let me back up. The middle school is going to be 6th through 8th grade. Okay, Nelson Junior High School. Everybody attends here, unless you're on the east side of Peak Road. But so the entire community zones are zoned in right here to Nelson Junior High. And all of our high school kids, anybody from 9 to 11, they will attend Freeman High School, which is right here. It recently just opened up. So that's just 9 through 11. And the 12th graders will attend Pato High School. If I open this up, kind of explain that for us as well. Here is Pato, and let me clear all this out. Where are you, Mr. Pato? Mr. Pato, I know you're around. I'm losing it right here. I know Pato is located. It's literally right here in this area, but not pulling up on my map. But you have to take my word. It is south of 529 in the first section here. So not only do you have so this is going to be the last year that kids will go to Pato anyway. This is the last graduating class. So from now on, 9 through 12 will be heading over to Freeman High School. So that gives you a little idea of kind of where the schools are at. There's also a few other options. You've got the Harmony School, which is located right here, south of 529, the Harmony School of Excellence. It's K through 12. It's a charter school. They use a lottery system for kids to be selected. So you'll want to look into that if that's an option for you. Now, for those of you who have thinking about daycare or preschool or something of that nature, there's a few options for you as well. There is the Kiddie Academy here. So they're going to deal with anybody, maybe a couple weeks old, all the way up to about maybe 5 years old. You can go here. There's also the Magnolia Preparatory Academy. Okay. Still, again, your infants all the way up to 5 years old will attend these schools. So those are a few of the options when it comes to schooling. Again, leave us a comment in the comment section. Let us know your experiences with these schools. And one other school I want to also bring up, if you've got some daycare needs, is the Ivy Kids, which is going to be right here next to the splash pad, right off of real close to Peak Road. So that kind of breaks down the schooling, and I think you're going to be served very well. I know the kids are really excited about Bootney Elementary opening up, and the new high school, Freeman, as well. So excited to kind of see how that plays out this year. And now we're going to move on to work, because if you live in Elyson, you're going to kind of have to consider your commute time, and we're going to get into that next. Okay, we're going to look at opportunities for you to commute to go to work. How exciting. So when you're planning out where you want to live in the Houston area, commute times are certainly probably would have to rank as a top priority in terms of wanting to be in traffic each and every day. So again, here is our subdivision here, Elyson. Here is Highway 99, and a lot of people work in the Grand Parkway, or in the they work in the energy corridor. So we'll take the energy corridor to Highway 99. We'll take I-10, and I-10 will shoot you right over here to the energy corridor located in this area right here. It's going to take you about 20 to 25 minutes, kind of depending on what time you leave home from work. And if you work downtown, you will again take 99 and take you right into 10 here, and you'll take 45 South downtown. And depending on what time you leave, it's gonna take you approximately 45 minutes to an hour. So kind of keep that in mind. I know a lot of people work downtown, a lot of people work in the energy corridor, work in the middle field. You're gonna probably add about another 10 minutes on top of that drive to the downtown area. So that gives you an idea of travel-wise. If it is anything longer, then you'll want to maybe really consider that. One of the things, if you're living in Katy's, if you're not familiar with the Houston area and traffic, we have HOV lanes and that are open certain times of the day where you can bypass a lot of the traffic. You'll need at least a minimum of 2 or 3 people in your car. You'll have to have an easy tag, but that will help you bypass, get into a certain lane, so that way you're not in traffic as long. There's also the maybe the opportunity for a park and ride situation that you will want to maybe consider as well. But for the most part, everybody usually just drives to their destination, and I want to give you this information so that you're equipped to know, okay, what's my travel time if I live in this community? The plus side, again, you're on the west side of Houston, very easy access to the freeway, 5-12 minutes, depending on where you live in the community, get to the freeway. And then from that point on, now you just have to deal with the highway traffic. So now we're gonna kind of, if we were shifting gears and you're moving in from a different area, let's say you're coming in from LA or California, Baltimore, Maryland area, maybe you're coming in from New York or some other area outside of Texas, you'll want to understand the airports. We have 2 major airports here in Houston. We've got Intercontinental, George Bush Intercontinental Airport, which is on the north side of Houston. And then serving the south side of Houston will be Hobby Airport. So here is the Elyson subdivision. You'll jump on the Grand Parkway, you'll go to I-10, and then you'll take I-10 to the Beltway. Here's the Beltway, which just kind of loops you around the city. And you just kind of take that up north, go right up here, and it will literally land you here. Here is Bush Airport. It's going to take you 50 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. And if you want to go Hobby, then you'll take this same I-10 all the way to 45 South, drop down here, and here is Hobby Airport. So the airport, either way, is going to take you 50 to an hour, depending on traffic. I know a lot of people travel out of Bush Airport. It's got more flights, especially more international. So I'm not really sure it really just kind of depends on your destination, where you want to go, pricing and things of that nature. But for the most part, there's more international flights flying out of Bush. It's a larger airport. A lot of people fly Hobby, maybe Austin, maybe you're going to Dallas, quick flights, regional flights. A lot of people fly Hobby. So check your pricing, see what works best for you and your budget. And I wanted to let you know, because if you're traveling in, you'll definitely want to know where the airports are located and the times it takes you to get there. Now, from the airports, we want to look at maybe some shopping options, and we're going to cover that next. All right, we're living here in Elyson. So like I said, you've got some retail right there in the community, but you may want to venture out into the city and do some shopping on your own. And so I know a lot of people who live in this area will jump on to 99, take you about 10-15 minutes, and they'll go right here to Cinco Ranch, which is another master plan community, but no new home construction in this area. And there is a shopping strip center called La Centera. La Centera is going to have a movie theater there. There's going to be tons of restaurants. There's going to be bars. There's going to be ice cream places where you can get some ice cream and different shops and people walking around. There's a Starbucks coffee there, and that's probably a fantastic place. I know a lot of times on the weekends, my family and I will hang out and get some brunch over in La Centera, different restaurants, try different things out. So that's one option for you. It's very convenient. A lot of people like to shop. They'll take I-10 and then we'll go to Memorial City Mall. Memorial City Mall can probably be the closest mall. Well, I'll back up. It's going to take you, like I say, 20, 25 minutes to get to Memorial. Fantastic mall. We do a lot of shopping there as well. So that is something to consider. There's also the Katy Mills Outlet Mall where you can get some value, some things. A lot of people like the outlets. There's also the Houston Premium Outlets, which is going to be located in Cypress. If I take our little map here and kind of go up to Cypress here in the Fairfield area, you're going to have the Houston Premium Outlets here. So you've got Katy Mills, and you can get from Elyson to the outlets up here again in about 15 minutes. Very quick, easy drive, especially being on the Grand Parkway. With no traffic, you get there in no time. Katy Mills Malls, you're less than 10 minutes away. So that's always a plus to clear this out. It's always a plus. And then there's also the Galleria, and I'll show you that here as well. So you're here, and if you want to get to the Galleria, you'll jump on, again, 99, take you here into 610, and that will shoot you to the Galleria, which is one of the most tourist malls in the city that we have. I mean, it's got everything that you can ever dream of. So all kinds of different places to shop in the Galleria Mall. So you're, again, probably going to be about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. But keep that in mind as you are traveling for different places to shop. All right, so the last thing we're going to kind of cover today is if you're living in Elyson and you want to get out of the community and you don't want to go shopping, what kind of entertainment is available for me and my family? All right, so if you are here, I know a lot of people will want to go to the movies, and there's a few movie theaters. You've got one off the Grand Parkway at I-10 here, right here, and then you've got another one here in La Centera Mall. So which is going to be in Cinco Ranch in this area here. I should say over here, Cinco Ranch over here. And then there's also Andretti's, which is an indoor karting and games here in Katy. There's also Top Golf over here as well in this area. So if you like to golf, you like miniature golf, they also have miniature golf here in Andretti's as well. So that's a pretty cool go-kart spot. We've done that a few times as a family, invited some friends. Really cool place for kids and adults alike. Even I jump on that. So that's an option. Then there's also Main Event, which is going to be right here off of I-10 in this area here. Main Event is here, and then you also have it's Typhoon, Texas, which is a big, huge water park that a lot of people like to kind of hang out at. So you have all of that right here. If you're here, you can get to I-10 very quickly, 10, 15 minutes at the most with traffic. And again, you're hitting up Main Event. You can do you some bowling in there. There's also a few golf courses that are around. You've got a golf course in Cinco Ranch. Let me get my little map to kind of spread down, clear this out for us. Here at Cinco Ranch, you've got a golf course here as well, public golf course that you may want to check out. There's also a golf course, and to get to Cinco Ranch, again, it's only going to take you 15, 20 minutes. And then there's also a golf course in Cypress in Black Horse Golf Course. So we'll look here as well. You just jump right back on the 99 and you'll come right back over here in this area near Bridgeland. It's going to be a Black Horse will be right here in this area, right here. It's going to take you about 20 minutes to get there. So 20 minutes one way. We got a kind of a common thing kind of going on around here. I mean, it seems like everything takes you anywhere from 15, 20 minutes. That's kind of nearby. So keep that in mind as you're considering Elyson as one of the places that you might want to consider moving to. So we've covered a lot of different things about the Elyson subdivision. It is a beautiful community. We talked about the location where it's very convenient off of Highway 99 and I-10. We shared with you how the retail space and the commercial space is beginning to grow in this community, making it very convenient for the residents who live in this area. Talked about the builders. I gave you pricing, square footages, and the lot sizes for what you're gonna expect for your dollar or your budget, depending on where you're at. Talked about the schools, being Katy ISD and Cypress ISD. And I shared with you also about your commute times for not only work, but getting to the airports as well. Talked about, where you can go shop at and different entertainment options that are nearby this community. And I got to tell you, since its inception in 2016, you can really see why the Elyson subdivision is growing very, very strong. They're not anywhere near completion. You've got more commercial, more retail space, more people coming into that particular community. And also builders are still building. So one of the things I told you I was going to share with you at the end of the video was a brand new fitness facility called EOC. Man, it is taking the community by storm. This is a fitness facility. While you are a resident there and paying HOA fees, the gym facility there, they're okay, right? I mean, but they can get a little bit crowded. They don't have all of the equipment. They've got some things. So it's no excuse to work out if you're paying for it, right? It is a gym. But if you want to take it to the next level, EOC is taking the city by storm. I mean, when you walk in this facility, it is big time. They've got all kinds of machines for you. And one of the things that really surprised me, because I work out at Lifetime Fitness, but one of the things that I saw in this gym is the membership fees. I mean, you get memberships as low as $10 a month. So you tell me they got $10, $20, and $30 membership fees at the time of this video. And then I think there's like a $65 initiation fee. But other than that, I mean, you can't beat that. And it's right there in the community. So you have no excuse not to go work out. So go check out EOC. Let us know what you think about it in the comments if you're a member, if you've been there, so that other residents or people who are considering this community might visit this gym as well. So, well, whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, we would love to help you make a move to Houston. So just give us a call, send us a text, or give us an email, and we'll be happy to help you make that smooth move to Houston. Well, until next time, I hope to see you around town.